Testosterone is going to be your base. No matter what drugs you decide to introduce in the future, this is always going to be your base. This is going to allow you to test your tolerability and sensitivity to androgens. This is the only drug that you will need for your first time using anabolic steroids. As far as dosage goes, you have to understand that there is a great degree of biological interindividuality for all PED use. The effect of steroids on one person can be completely different to another individual. So throughout this period, you will be discovering what amount you require to reach the desired end result. Understand that more does more, at least up to 600 milligrams a week, but also the more negative health side effects you may experience. So it comes down to your own risk to reward ratio in this decision-making process. My general advice would be to get the most out of the least. If we look at testosterone replacement therapy, the dosing is 100 to 200 milligrams of testosterone per week to get men in the upper end or into supraphysiological ranges of normal testosterone levels. So as a blanket recommendation, start at 200 milligrams and escalate in 50 milligram increments until you can no longer tolerate E2 to DHT sides. This is going to accumulate less side effects and leaves a longer runway of progression. The more testosterone you use, the more aromatase activity you will get, meaning more estrogen conversion. We want to stay within a tolerable dose where you don't have to rely on AIs or SERMs to modulate estrogen. Instead, we want to look at altering the stack design to control the androgen to estrogen ratio by titrating your dose down in 50 milligram increments. Remember though that estrogen is protective for the brain, heart, penis, skin, and kidney. DHT is important for neuromuscular function, strength, and libido. Signs of estrogen being too high will include erectile dysfunction, nipple sensitivity, water retention, night sweats, or elevated blood pressure. For duration, like dosing, there isn't an arbitrary amount of weeks or months I can give you. But let's say you take 250 milligrams of testosterone for 12 weeks. You can revert back to TRT, or you can monitor your health along the way in the form of blood pressure, blood glucose, resting heart rate, and run blood work at the 12-week mark. Then use this as a guide as to whether or not you need to pull back or if you're in a safe place to keep going ahead. Assuming your health is fine and you are in a gaining phase, which you should be because that's what these drugs do, they increase protein accretion, your appetite, body composition, and health is fine, then keep going. If not, pull back to TRT. Then if the need for more protein accretion is there without E2, you introduce a DHT derivative, which I will cover in the next video.